What's up, everybody? This is the Excel dude coming at you again. Today we're going to talk about the aggregate function. If you got errors in your spreadsheet, usually you got a problem. Not with this thing. Again, if you've been liking the content, please give us a subscribe, hit that button, let me know. If you have any requests, send them out. I'd love to do a video. Always looking for ideas. Alright, down to business. The aggregate function. Imagine you have a sum, an average, standard deviation, whatever you want. Any of the most commonly used functions, and there's an error. So something like this, there's an issue. Somebody typed in J40 or whatever, and you need to get a good picture of the data. Well, that's going to screw it up here. You can't get an average because there's a value. There's an error right here, which we had another video on what all these mean. Check it out if you got a sec. You use aggregate, and basically think of it as a sandwich. You're taking the bread that's aggregate, you're putting it right around the meat and the cheese. Slap those things on, tastes a lot better than how it did before. So right here, we are going to take a look. We've got our subtotal here, and that'll factor in later. It's like sum, but better. And average, same thing. Average, error, screwed it up. Same here and same here. What we're going to do is use aggregate right here. So what this does, we just go aggregate. And what we're going to do is we had 9, so sum. So right here, we'll look on the menu. And do we want to average, count anything that's not blank, whatever. Nope, we want to add it. So we'll sum. And that's our function number, comma. And what do we want to do? We want to ignore any nested, subtotal, and aggregate functions. Hey, that sounds great. So all we have to do, if there's another total there, if somebody summed it, there's a subtotal, it's going to ignore that. It's just going to look at the raw data. It's going to look at any aggregate functions and ignore those. And we can also do it to where we ignore hidden rows, ignore error values. We can ignore everything if we want, basically just good data, which is the way I like to use it. We just go here, and also with this, when you put filters on it and you filter something out, it'll adjust the total. So it's like a subtotal in that. It's fantastic. So we'll go 3. And then the array, all we want to do, you know what, let's just click everything above. Why not? Sure. It's not precise, but hey, we just need it rough. There you go, 51. And check this out. If you add your filters, of course it doesn't, the hotkey doesn't work, but anyway, we'll do this. We're going to remove observation 2. So that's there, and these totals will all adjust. There you go, 44, 44. You see, aggregate where we didn't ignore the hidden ones. Got to be precise. 3 is really the best way to go. Still, we'll undo that. We'll go here. Our average doesn't work. Crud. Okay. Aggregate. And we want an average, so that's number 1. We'll type that in, comma. And we're going to ignore, same thing. Just making it easy, hit 3. Ignore hidden rows, error values, nested subtotal, and aggregate functions. 3, comma. And what's the array? Right there. Enter. Bang. Same thing here. What's this one going to be? Is number 6 equals aggregate. And 6 product. Yep, that makes sense. So what we want to see is 6, 4. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So it's an average. Aggregate. Anyway, we will do that. We'll do another average. Why not? And yes, comma. 3 again. And then we'll find our array. Great, it works. And here we're going to do standard deviation. So let's say we're doing a little statistical analysis. If we ever get to that point, or what's the variance, whatever, you can find it. Aggregate again, sandwich, you got the bread. And we'll do the, let's just look at the variance. How wide are those? So we're going to look for the variance of the sample, assuming this is a sample, that's 10, comma. And we're going to do number 3 again, ignore any problems, because we just don't have time for that. And we'll close it up. Bang! There you go. And we can even do standard deviation, which is what we have up there. So we'll do the sample, number 7, comma, 3, ignore all that BS, find that array, wham! And it matches the number we have up here. Let's say we fix it. That's the other way we could go about this. You could go through your data and sort it and find all the stuff. And, hey, it's supposed to be 10, but somebody put J40. Well, there you go. You see, all your other stuff works, but all your aggregate functions, fix themselves. This is one of the more flexible and I think better functions in Excel, and it seems to be one of the less commonly known. So if you have time and you've experimented with it, let me know what you find. Other than that, have a good time. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like what you see. Bye.